But it's basically, if you see my last Madden stream, which I'm really hoping that I didn't do Fortnite streams after, because that would have been confusing. Hold on. Okay, yeah, no. So if you watched last stream, you know Madden Tournament, what I did of the teams facing each other, yada 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 yada. This is just gonna be similar, just with Super Bowls. And already got a viewer. Alright. So the very first Super Bowl that I'm gonna do is Panthers versus Broncos. Then Patriots versus Falcons. After that, Patriots versus Eagles. Patriots versus Rams, 49ers, and Chiefs. Then Bucks versus Chiefs. And now, scoring down the list, I've stumbled upon Baltimore versus the Giants, Pittsburgh versus Steelers versus Seattle, not Steel. What the heck? Then Oakland versus Minnesota, Chiefs versus Pats. What? Did the Kansas City Chiefs really play the Patriots? Hold on. Hold on. Chicago beat the... Chicago. I wrote them down as the Chiefs, but Chicago played. Okay. Alright. So, Chicago versus Patriots. Dallas versus Miami. Yeah, it's basically a whole bunch of Super Bowls all mixed in one. But we're going down to 2. Oh my lordy lord. We're going down to 2 people per. We're going down and with like scoring to see who actually wins in Madden 21 rankings. And as you can see, Denver is a higher ranking than Carolina. And sadly, Denver wins. Okay, that is amazing. And just like normal Madden tournaments like this, gameplay streams like this, I have no control over any team. Therefore, I cannot call timeouts when I need to. I can't do anything. I just sit on my butt watching the game and describing to all the odd football like fellas that are out there that likes to hear my voice and or just likes to watch streams, which I'm fully capable of. I don't care. It's yeah.
From Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte, North Carolina.
But there's like 2 other people
This
who are
is Madden NFL
there's
21.
2 other people who are describing the game. So like I don't really have to say anything. So these are categories
Brandon McManus to kick off.
Now the kicker,
It's
Brandon
basically-
McManus, about ready to get us started.
I don't know.
And
It's just
off we go from uptown
football,
Charlotte.
you know?
This will make it into the end zone.
I'm just the guy
And they will
holding the
elect to
pen.
not bring this one out as our first
Looking at
drive
the
will
football
begin
game.
at the 25. Now here comes Teddy
What to do
Bridgewater,
next?
first-round pick back in 2014 as he looks to command this
Listen to
Panther
something.
offense.
And what I
Standing
enjoyed in preparing
in front of
for
the
this
screen.
game was talking not just with the coaching staff, but with him as well. And I found it interesting that the coaching staff sees him one way, and he sees himself an entirely different way.
Yeah, one thing he said he's always working on. We know he's not bad at this, but his footwork always wants to improve that, and that's something he's going to focus on here.
And what was so funny, what the offensive coordinator said right off the top, he's got great footwork. Love his footwork. So this guy is never satisfied.
A good safe pass there right off the bat.
That's almost a rhythm play. That's what we like to call it. Get them into rhythm early, something safe, something they're confident about, something they feel good. And once that's completed, then you just keep moving from there because the confidence elevates.
I can't go to bed at 3
from the 32-yard line here,
and wake up
second
at
and
6.
3.
Because I go to bed at 11
Now Anderson on the jet sweep.
11
Looking
below,
for a cutback lane,
like,
but nothing there as he's met at the line
9
of
to
scrimmage.
11,
Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a
and
third and about 3 to go.
So imagine how quiet it would be for me to wake up if I go to bed at 5. Imagine how, if I stay up all night on scrimmage and like not go to bed, I mean, that day
Here's
would be the
Bridgewater.
hardest day of school
They'll set up the screen to
they
McCaffrey.
could ever have.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. It's a Panthers first down, 17 yards
But
on
do
the
let me
play.
know if you want
I
to
like
see
the
like
screen
movies
being called
when
here
I
early in
get
the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon,
20.
when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass
I think it's
rushers,
only
they are so
22, yeah.
amped up to get to the quarterback
I saw
that
that
you can use that
Madden
against them, and a
1
screen pass is a great way
Madden
of doing
20.
it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing
So I'm
teams,
not an
they want
OG
to run the
Madden
screen
player.
10 to 12 times in a game.
So yeah, I don't know how it is to play with Tom Brady on the Patriots.
First carry for Christian
I
McCaffrey.
think
And he stopped
isn't
immediately there.
Tom Brady on the
There's been
Patriots
tackled by Bradley Chubb, the number 5 pick in the 2018 draft.
Was it just
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
I don't know.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
What Maddens
Short
had
throw
Tom
to the
Brady on
tight
the
end
bucket?
Thomas. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
One thing you're hoping for
What
when you're running drag
Maddens
routes,
are
you're
there
able to
that
hit a
Tom
receiver
Brady
in
is
stride
in
and he can pick up a lot of
Patriots?
yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him
What
before he get a good
Maddens
head of steam going.
have Tom Brady in the
They'll
Patriots?
try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard
my
pickup
question
on
was,
3rd
what
down.
Maddens
Yet to run the ball at all on
have
this drive, but 3rd and short,
Tom Brady on the
definitely was
Patriots?
a great time to dial one
And
up.
this is what I got. Tampa Bay Buccaneers roster. Like, thank you. I'm glad that I got this. Because, like, I needed this for that. So, oh, yeah. So, since
So
this
here's
is
a
a tournament,
first
it's
and
probably going to
10
be
at the
confusing for
38.
some people. Like, well, what if the Patriots win the whole
From the
thing
gun,
and there's only 2
Bridgewater.
Patriots? Well,
And
we
this one
already
caught
know
along
that
the
the Patriots are
sideline, but
going
they say
to
already out of
have
bounds. Now the throw didn't give him a
win
chance to turn it
the
upfield, and
Super
that
Bowl
brings
no
up
matter
second
what.
down.
If they,
You can tell they wanted to get that
we
ball
already know who's
downfield, but
gonna
nothing
win
working in the
win the
secondary, so he
whole,
dropped it off to the running back.
if it's two
That
of
one
the
ended
same
up being
teams.
complete.
They work
But
again
I
from
still
the
want
38
to
on
like
2nd
play
and
it out,
10.
you know, like have it like
From the
be
shotgun, it's
longer,
Bridgewater.
nicer.
That's going to be
More
caught by
enjoyable.
Samuel. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
There's 4 games. That's gonna leave off 2.
This will be the 8th play of the drive.
So
It's 3rd and
when
7.
there's 4 games, that's gonna be the semifinals.
Out of the gun, Bridgewater. And that is incomplete.
When there's 2
So
games,
2
4
third-down
teams,
conversions on
but
this
2
drive,
games.
but not able to get a 3rd, and now they
That's
deal
gonna
with
be the
4th down.
semifinals.
Normally
Sadly,
being a big-bodied
Gus
receiver
Bradley
plays
did
to
not
their
make it.
advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch,
What's that?
take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed
did
really
say that I
well
want him
and popped it free from his grasp.
Get to this at least the semifinals because like Because, like, I've never done this in my entire life. I have never, ever been even close. I have never been to a quarterfinals in, like, an actual sport game. I've never even made it to a tournament.
Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here.
And we were doing so well. My team was so close.
Had that one on target.
So
that's
close
half the battle.
winning.
The other half of the battle, however, is distance.
And he nearly had that too.
Like,
but it was the crossbar that said otherwise, and that'll deny him a shot at 3.
Rice Green. Smart. It was so close. It was like.
And because they couldn't hit the long field goal, they are set up nicely offensively at the 41, 1st and 10.
Like, I don't even know how we went.
Like, now to throw. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line.
I think we won the second period. I think the third period was a little bit rocky for us, but I think we still won the third. I don't know if we won the third. All I know is we lost the fourth period, which
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
There's no like, you know, Snoopy Poo.
They'll run for the first time with Philip Lindsay.
We fucking lost.
And no
I'm
room
sorry
that time, getting it to about the 46. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Yeah, like, it was so close that, like,
from the
game was so close that, like, a magnifying glass wouldn't see.
And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Say it out in my head to see, like, what we did wrong.
21 yards the play.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Because, like, we were doing so well, and we had it.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10, down at the 33.
And then we made some different passes.
Here's Locke to throw.
And we tried to shoot.
And his throw's going to be incomplete. That time he was looking for Jerry Jeudy, and that'll bring up 2nd down. You and I watched film yesterday. You told me to watch his feet. For whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that throw.
And you always love it when the next defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
But you're good at it.
Well, I try, all right? I don't know how good I am, but it doesn't take much to tell. His mechanics are off a little bit, exactly what you described. Footwork, that led to the incompletion.
And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches, so as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
I mean, that was one of my best sports. I'm sad to say it, but that was one of my best sports.
And this now 3rd and 11 after that 2nd down completion actually went back a yard.
My very first sports season, that was football.
Again, it's Locke.
Go to get a
screen pass to Lindsay. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive.
Throw far enough. Let's just leave it at that. I didn't throw far enough. Yeah, and then my 3rd season, which was soccer, we didn't win a single game. Our very last game, we almost won. It was it?
So on 4th down, on comes Brandon McManus and the field goal unit for the Broncos.
Our actual last game got canceled. Oh, they fake it! And they get it. Wow, that's amazing. But back to the sad
looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out.
Professional and old, and people don't have my jersey unless they like get a number 12 jersey with like no name on it.
Lock now on 1st down.
They could custom jersey.
He'll find Lindsay here.
And have the number 12.
That catch good for only a couple.
Then they have my jersey. But even then, the only people that can get it accurate. So no, what sport I play at that time.
No score after one on EA Sports.
No score.
And my last name. Only giving you one hit, right? By numbers 12. Boom. That's the only hit. So if you want to make a jersey, you'll have to write on my last name, my school colors, and yeah, for that purchase. And don't give it to me because I already have.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Lock on the give. It's Lindsey. The 20 to the 19. They'll pick up only a yard there, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 7.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
An 8-play drive to this point. So here's play number 9 on 3rd and 7.
And stuff. Like, come on,
and that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You got to get it done with your offensive unit.
The kick by McManus is good. And the Broncos, the first to grace the scoreboard. It's 3-0.
It is absolute super fit.
So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you to the end zone, get you 6?
A super fan of a boy band. Yeah, a super fan of a boy band. That's a tongue twister right there. Knew
after splitting the uprights, McManus to kick it away.
I don't even know my own blood type.
That'll be taken about a yard deep.
Let alone an entire band of boys.
Right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
But yeah.
At their own 26.
The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their second drive. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline, they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time? Yeah, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
And the
first down throw for Bridgewater. Over the middle, open is Thomas. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
That was a route run, not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw it, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
School basketball, basically,
on first down, this is McCaffrey.
Let's hope.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside, and so many times defenses say, okay, we got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
And the other
this is McCaffrey. And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
There's one guy who's really tall, like he's the tallest. He's one of the tallest kids in my grade, other than one of my other friends. I think he's...
The run got 4, now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Might be taller, but if so...
Bridgewater to throw it. Trying to get it to Anderson. Anderson, but it's intercepted. A.J. Boye with a pick. Pass the 20. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line.
But yeah,
I tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick six? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return, very good field position.
Yeah, getting rebounds is it's pretty good. Trust me.
Suddenly it's first and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here.
If you're thinking about doing basketball,
they'll run with Lindsey. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be second and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there.
Like, you never want to let the ball come down to
now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
Right, you
the
gotta feel like a
line, the line of scrimmage on second and goal. One more time with Lindsey. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown.
That defense left opening, like a full line. Let's just see a replay of that.
People always talk about one of his biggest strengths running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. And it wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
Also could
on here, Brandon McManus for the point after.
Maybe and travel league. Because like travel league is until after.
It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-zip. They had the short field, and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone.
I haven't had a sports break since I joined soccer. Because here's the thing, I had my soccer season, and after, like, it's basically a long time, not even that long of a time, basically 1 weekend or week off, and then my basketball practice, and then my basketball season started, which I'm happy for because now I'm skinny. In shape skinny. Not.
Brandon McManus.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
I'm skinnier compared to Nick.
This will make it into the end zone. And no return from Cooper. Out it'll go to the 25. Carolina getting set to take the through the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Strong, muscular man or woman.
Bridgewater and the Panthers going to come up here first and 10 at their 25-yard line.
We're not like that here. We're positivity. Sunshines and rainbows.
For a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Lollipops.
He does a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass.
Like,
they saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
And nothing else. Oh yeah, and I have a joke.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Hold on.
Bridgewater. Got his man.
I don't have Seattle
versus. And they'll get it out just short of the 45 at the 44.
And I was going to make the joke.
It's a pickup of 17.
Maybe the Seattle what run this time. Get it because they didn't run. And they lost.
Kind of seems like they've been sleepwalking and still sitting on 0 points.
And it's not always making an adjustment. Sometimes it's just going back to what you know can work and finally getting it done.
Yeah. You get it? Whether you're the one that gets it. I feel like I'm the only one that gets it. Unless if you're like a diehard NFL fan.
Now a draw play to McCaffrey.
I like the NFL. But if you want to take me to a football game,
he'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
You should take me to a college football game under. Therefore, you should take me. If you want to take me to any football game, you should take me to either a college football game, high school, middle school,
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score.
But if you're willing to play without Tampa, all the Bucks are playing the Lions. By all means, I am happy to wear. I am happy to wear my fucking. I'm happy to wear my Tom Brady jersey.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. And Bridgewater able to get this complete to Anderson. This is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 45-yard line. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
Multiple teams because, I'm from Michigan, so
first down now, but that clock rolling.
The Lions win, I'm happy. Because we aren't necessarily the best team in the league.
Incomplete.
And,
they've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
At least we aren't the Vikings yeah, at least we aren't the Vikings.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Lost to it, and we win both games. And I can
Bridgewater now. Into the hands of his receiver Anderson. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes and
the Lions are
fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways.
God.
Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air, and sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
Yesterday, we didn't lose.
Took nearly the entire first half, but a first red zone opportunity for him here. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 17. And he's got it complete to Anderson. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1.
All right, I'm just going to say it. We lost by 28 points.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
I don't think we've ever beaten the Bears on Thanksgiving.
With Bridgewater. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking to get that one to DJ Moore, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. That took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
That's not good.
So a challenge coming down from the booth, and that's where these challenges come from, of course, in the final 2 minutes of the half.
Yeah, now we're going to New York, right? That's command central for the officials. They'll talk, they'll take a look at it, communicate with the referee at the game site, and issue a final decision because they do have the final call now.
I'm going to be playing Madden, maybe. Probably doing things like this while watching football. Because here's the thing. On YouTube, I type in Super Bowl.
So the ref makes a call, no touchdown there, wipe it off the board.
I think it's Super Bowl Shuffle.
A line of scrimmage once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal.
It's Super Bowl.
Bridgewater again.
Super Bowl.
This pass caught at the 4. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly, and made a nice, sure tackle.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
How many Super Bowl players?
On the ground, McCaffrey.
Yeah.
He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line.
So, yeah, Super Bowl
now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. Less than an extra point attempt here. This is an 18-yarder. And his kick is good. And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3.
Panthers 3.
So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. And welcome in, everyone, to an abbreviated version of the EA Sports Halftime Report. We were treated to a strong first half from the Missouri man, Drew Lock. His guys have the lead as we'll hand it back over to our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
At their own 20.
Here comes the Broncos offensive unit here as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Lock going to throw. This is the tight end Fant. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Here's Lindsey. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Shotgun snap to Locke. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. From the gun, it's Locke. He dumps it underneath here to Lindsey. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 17 yards for the Broncos there as they've got themselves a 1st down.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 38. Locke working out of the gun. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it, and he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this 3rd quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
The Panthers offense now, they head back on the field for their first possession of the 2nd half. And they had a long drive last time, but they had to settle for a field goal, and I'm sure that's how it felt to them, settling. They probably should have gotten in the end zone.
Yeah, not out-and-out joy, right? Because that's what you get when you put the ball in the end zone. But there are benefits to that type of a long drive. Your defense gets a chance to take a break, adjust a little bit, maybe get themselves ready to get back out on the field and play a little bit better. So they'll take the benefit even though they wanted the 6 points.
And maybe wore down the other defense. We'll see. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Insane in the membrane. All right.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Bridgewater. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. They get 7 there on the screen. It'll set up a 3rd down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on 3rd down. From the gun, Bridgewater. And he finds a man. It's McCaffrey. And he is going to have a Panthers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Panther 1st down.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and that's what we saw there. A nice pickup for a 1st down.
First down, Bridgewater. And the Broncos get there and take him down. Credit the sack to Von Miller.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye. That happened fast and a big sack. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Another try after the first down sack. Bridgewater, and he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. DJ Moore, 48 yards. And the Panthers are now an extra point away from tying up this game. And a nice job by him to catch the slant and then navigate and break free.
And receivers love slant routes because it gets the ball in their hands so quickly and oftentimes on the move. And when they're on the move like that, then they get to use their best asset, which is usually their speed.
And their speed sometimes, like this instance, can take them into the end zone. Extra point attempt here still to come. And he'll put it through, and that evens us up at 10 apiece. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And Carolina scores to cap it off. So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And down he goes just shy of the 25. Now a penalty marker is down. Let's see what that's about. Well, that holding call set him up with not great field position.
Not at all when you tack on the penalty. With that field position after the return wasn't terrific. It's not a great starting field position as well.
Lock and the Broncos going to come up 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line. Off play action, he'll throw to start the drive. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Yetur Gross-Matos. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him.
I think most quarterbacks would love to have the goal line actually extend up into the air and turn into a wall, and they can put their back against it and know exactly where they are on the field so they don't end up in the end zone. Didn't do it on that play, but perilously close to the goal line.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. They'll run here with Lindsey. Nifty move. And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. Call it a 3-yard gain, but they'll be forced into a 3rd and 15 coming up.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
On 3rd and long, it's Locke. K-Rod short with a sack. That's 315 pounds of man right there.
Now this is where field awareness comes into play. He's getting perilously close to his own goal line, and after that sack, backed up to his own 2.
Here's Sam Martin now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And the Panthers will take over in terrific field position. And the Panthers coming out now. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
They'll try to get the running game going with McCaffrey. He takes it down to the 42, a 5-yard run.
Christian McCaffrey, the ball carrier. He was brought down by Todd Davis. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 42-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Right. 6 minutes left to see who wins the very first.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. A loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. And the trend continues here in the fourth like it was in the first, second, and third. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
The Panthers on third down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This will be 3rd and 6. And that will be incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Here's the Panthers punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. Oh, it's a wobbler here. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds.
At their own 26-yard line.
And Denver getting set to take the field. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the fourth quarter.
It's a close game.
Locke and the Broncos going to come up 1st and 10 at their own 26. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Got an open man here, and it's K.J. Hamler. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Locke now on first down. Open man Hamler, that's complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
One of the feature points of the in route is being able to make a nice throw to the middle part of the field. And for a quarterback, that's one of the better throws and better looks that he'll get. But he has to be careful not to wait too long and let his receiver wander into some tough territory. If he's late with the ball, he can get his receiver hit and hit hard.
Locke on target there to Fant, the tight end. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 4 yards to pick up, first down.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. Big Derek Brown making the stop.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Another run by Lindsey. Not much there. Maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back, those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
They'll try and run for it with Lindsey. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. Hasn't been his best afternoon on the ground, far from it, but a critical third down conversion.
His afternoon just got better. All right, you're exactly right. It hasn't been his best in terms of yardage, but that run there, that's the one your teammates look to you and go, okay, that's what we want from you. That's what we need. Now they have a chance to keep moving forward and a chance to win the game.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run. It's Lindsey.
And touchdown.
And all the way home for a Broncos score.
Touchdown.
Philip Lindsey. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Broncos have taken the lead. He's given him a little jolt, just gave him the lead there, but 2 TDs now in the game.
And that jolt puts them in the lead. What a terrific job by him. He is carrying the ball and simply saying, I want to win.
And now he's hoping his defense has that mentality as they try to hang on to that lead. McManus now for the extra point. He's got it as they go up by a total of 17-10. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it was capped off by a Philip Lindsey touchdown run. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. On the return, it's Pharoh Cooper. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own.
Bridgewater and the Panthers now trailing 17-10, 2:16 to play. Plenty of time here. They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning as they've got it 1st and 10. Bridgewater now looking to throw on 1st. That's going to be caught by Samuel.
Complete to Curtis Samuel. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 33-yard line.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now left side on the swing pass. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
That gets them the 1st down, but they've still got to move quickly here.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
1st down now, but the clock continues to move. He'll look to throw. And he can't hang on to it. That would have sealed it. Instead, 2nd down.
Incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Bridgewater. Quick slant, caught by Moore. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. 16 yards, a first down.
That's exactly what they were looking for. If they get another gain like that, they'll be right there in field goal range.
And the tension building. First down now, but that clock rolling. He's back to throw. Open man is Robbie Anderson. A gain of 6 there on first. Clock's under a minute. Still plenty of time, partner. They have all 3 timeouts.
That means they have plenty of options in their play calling and where they target on the field. They can throw it downfield, maybe even in the middle, and use their timeouts.
The Panthers got to go quickly. They're moving with a sense of urgency right now. He's going to let it fly. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Thomas, and it's 3rd and 4.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Now Bridgewater. And the throw there going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough catch, but in this 2-minute drill, those are the ones you really hope your guys come up with.
Yeah, you don't want your guy to be able to take the out because it was a tough catch. You needed him to come up with that one, because if he does, it alters the perspective of this 2-minute drill, doesn't it?
Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down. Bridgewater to throw. And no, it's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Broncos will take over on downs. Well, you feel the excitement build on those 4th down plays. Defense has to stay out there, but for the offense, when that thing doesn't work out, such disappointment.
It can absolutely be a deflator, but how about the defensive guys? If they stop you on 4th down, they are absolutely elevated going to their bench.
They're elevated now. Big stop on 4th down. Good starting position for the Broncos here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Lindsey, and he's going to get forward for about 5, but that may be coming back. What say you, Mr. Referee? That hold coming from the middle of the line, the center.
And it's difficult for him because sometimes you've got people right over you, and as soon as you snap it, trying to get your hands up and block them, you can be a little bit late getting it done.
A run with Lindsey out of the gun. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. They'll go again with Lindsey. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
On 3rd down, here's Lindsey. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. Here's Sam Martin now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And control of the football switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. One last shot now for Bridgewater. That'll be taken in by Anderson. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
Alright, I think Super Bowl 51. Super Bowl 51. Who was the home team in Super Bowl 51? Oh my god, Patriots beat the Falcons on road. Okay. There we go. That's all I needed to know, Siri. Jeez, was it that hard? Was it really that hard? Alright. So it was Atlanta Falcons versus Patriots. Now this is where it gets interesting. This is where it gets interesting. Oh no.
Today, from Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia, this is Madden NFL Channel 21 on EA Sports.
Here's the punter, Jake Bailey, ready to do the honors. And we are underway from Atlanta. Taking it about the 1. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Atlanta takes the field. Their offensive leader, of course, Matt Ryan, the former Boston College Eagle.
I always enjoy reflecting on Matt Ryan's career at this stage because when he came out of the draft, he was the number 3 pick overall. There were plenty of doubters out there about whether he should have gone in that slot. I don't think you can find any of those doubters now. One of the top quarterbacks in the NFL.
Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Okay, there's a tone setter. First play from scrimmage. Stuff him in the backfield.
You know what they were doing last night in the hotel room? Visualizing exactly that. That's what they were thinking about. Making that play, having leverage, lower than the offensive lineman, getting into the offensive backfield, knocking someone down. Just what you said, set the tone early for this game.
Jeez, you are fired up.
When I see a play like that, I can't help it.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Ryan. He completes it to Julio Jones. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. 11 yards there, first down. And that's the connection, Ryan to Jones, that this defense obviously has to key in on.
Certainly feels like they got the party started with that one, doesn't it? And when those two get in sync, it just scares the heck out of defenses because he can hit Julio Jones in a short zone, and he can take it the whole way.
Ryan's pass taken in by Ridley. There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Falcons. Calvin Ridley, 67 yards. And the Falcons have taken the early lead. Well, that's how they envisioned it. Get the football to start the game and score it.
And I don't know if that was scripted. Was it an audible? Or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
Extra point forthcoming.
For the point after.
It's good, and that gives the Falcons a 7-0 lead. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And the end result, an Atlanta touchdown. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Now Bolden on the return. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Patriots.
Out come the New England Patriots, led by their 6'5" veteran quarterback Cam Newton.
And I'll bet he's talking to his guys about resisting the temptation to try and turn this into an up-and-down game. Almost like basketball, where both teams press, and one team gets an advantage, our team's trying to run with them, and they're just not equipped for it. Doesn't matter whether you're equipped or not. Just settle in, get calm before you go for the big strikes.
Newton and the Patriots with a 1st and 10 at their own 27. And from the shotgun, he'll throw. On the left side, a catch by White. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, you know, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, you know, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
From the gun on 3rd down, Newton. Escaping the pressure right. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. Newton able to use those legs and get past the marker to pick up the first.
That's something you have to be aware of as a defense and have to find a way to account for him. And if you're not going to use a spy, you're telling your guys to keep your eyes on him, because when he breaks out and makes plays like that, all he does is hurt you.
Have to at least be able to contain him somewhat. There they could not. On 1st and 10, Newton. On the crossing route, that's caught. Julian Edelman. 7 yards, the pickup there.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. To throw again on 2nd down. Newton. Flush to his right. When in doubt, do it yourself as he keeps it for 3 and a first down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Michel. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. James White's first carry. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll try the air now with Newton. Gets this into the hands of N'Keal Harry. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It'll be a Patriot first down on a pickup of 16.
Well, we can talk about it like it's just a basic route, but how about the timing on this one? Lined up on the right, runs a deep in route, and how about the throw? Right on the money. Bam, puts it right in there and on his hands. Nice completion, really good pickup.
Now a first down throw for Newton. And that's complete to the tight end, Devin Asiasi. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sidelines thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
And this is going to be back-to-back tackles for a loss here as the Falcons defense yet again drops him behind the line. after one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Falcons 7, Patriots nothing.
Secondary now for the Falcons on third down. Out of the gun, Newton. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sack back at the 29. In for the sack, Deion Jones.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
Okay.
Justin Rohrwasser now for the Patriot field goal. This one from 46 yards out. And this one is going to just tuck into the bottom left corner as he gets it to go. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
Okay.
So a dozen plays on that drive, CD, but in the end, it yields just the 3 points.
Yeah,
well, they were able to keep the defense on the field for a long time, but let's be honest about it. That's about as unsatisfying a drive as you're going to get. 12 plays and you only get 3 points out of it. Not quite the ending they were looking for.
My sister's downstairs, so because I didn't want to go downstairs and stop him.
Now after the field goal, Bailey will kick it away.
Because I don't know if I would do.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 20.
So for the second time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team game, so that's just good complimentary football. But, you know, I know I'm no brainiac, but you trade 6s for 3s, things are going to work out in your favor.
Ryan and the Falcons now come up first and 10 at their own 27.
Because it would just be a move.
He gives to Gurley.
He's
going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call.
What?
So a decent game?
Yes, I do.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. When people celebrating,
well, no, Al Patro. El Patro, you know.
Out of the gun, it's Ryan. Gonna flare this one out to Gurley in the flat. That catch good for only a couple.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
So still 14 yards to go, second down. From the shotgun, Ryan. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Jones. And they'll get him down here at the 23. Now third down is looming. A pickup of 2 on first down and just 1 yard there.
Well, sometimes it doesn't appear like much. The out route can be very dangerous when you throw it to a guy like Julio Jones. If you try and undercut it, it can turn into a big play. But the reason he's able to get it so often is because of his ability to push people deep, and they have to respect that.
And he's got him in, Calvin Ridley. And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on third down that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a first down. I think the defense fell asleep at the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
2 minutes gone by, second quarter. On first down, it's Gurley. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. Dante Hightower on the stop.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
On 2nd and 7, Ryan. It's complete to Laquan Treadwell. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 7 yards there and a first down.
At the 46-yard line.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. What is going on? My Netflix is freaking lagging.
Off the play fake. Here's Ryan. Oh, he's got Treadwell. And he's going to get this inside the 30. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down.
Buccaneers versus Bills. Let's go.
It's all about finding a window on a route like that. He lined up on his left, ran the deep in route over the middle, and the ball was right where it needed to be. Really good trust between quarterback and receiver. Really good completion.
Like, is my thing lagging or something?
Back to the ground game here. Gurley. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
The 19-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score.
I don't think it's
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coaches' 2-minute drill.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. From the gun, Ryan. He's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. And we'll see Younghoe Koo now for the Falcons. This from 44 yards away. And his kick is right there. It's good. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3.
Patriots 3.
So in the end, they had the ball for 10 plays, but the drive gets them 3, not 6.
Is it okay if I give credit to both sides on this one?
Absolutely.
All right, let's start defensively. They hung in there. 10-play drive. But they stiffened when they got close to the goal line, made them kick a field goal. And for the offense, 10-play drive. They might be a little disappointed they got a field goal, but they moved the ball down the field with dispatch and came away with points.
Koo just hit the field goal. Now he kicks off. Now Bolden on the return. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So back onto the field come the Pats for their second drive. Just a lone field goal for them so far, trailing 10-3 as they come up 1st and 10. from Newton. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. That's Grady Jarrett who forced his way through to register the sack.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, now that allows your blitzers to get there.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to third down.
That's a good bounce back play right there after taking a sack on first down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a third and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out third and long.
Right. 10-3.
They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here. A shotgun snap for Newton. And he will be hit from behind and run over. Wow. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
Come on. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. Okay. Oh my God. Okay.
The Patriots send out their punter as he's on a punt for the first time this afternoon.
I love it when this happens. When Irons have won a called challenge.
And here's a fair catch taken at about the 24-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Falcons will be taking over first and 10. Matt Ryan and the Falcon offense set to get going again. He's played a pretty clean first half, a touchdown, no interceptions.
Frankly, that's what they expect out of him. They want to see the ball thrown and thrown well, and he's able to do that and put it in the end zone. They'd love to see more of that before this game finishes. But right now, he's got his team in a good spot.
A good spot, maybe looking for touchdown pass number 2 here in the second quarter. On first down, Ryan. And they'll set up the screen to Gurley. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. Operating from the gun, Ryan is going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and that'll make it second down.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. Looking to throw again on second down. Ryan. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Falcons going to use their third and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Be very close to a on fourth down. The Falcons send out Sterling Hoffrichter to punt. Back deep for the Patriots, Gunnar Olszewski.
All right.
17. This is taken at about the 14. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime.
At their own 22-yard line.
No reason to do anything foolish as they'll snap it one more time on first down. All that remains is to snap this once, and that'll do it for the first half of play. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, right, Brandon. Thanks very much. And welcome in, everyone, to this slimmed-down version of the EA Sports Halftime Report. We got an excellent first half from the former MVP, Matt Ryan. His guys have the lead as we'll hand it back over to our commentators, Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. Patriots trailing here, but they will have the football first as the third quarter is underway. That'll be taken about a yard deep.
Oh, I got a comment. VOA. FYI. That's amazing. Sadly, I do not care because I do not know what the fuck that means.
Line ready to go. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Again, it's Michel. And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down.
Face mask. Defense. What you talking about here?
Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that would look pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
So now factoring in the face mask, here's 1st and 10. A play fake to Michel, now Newton. So on the grab over the middle. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
Well, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Off the draw, here's Michel. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, here's Newton. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
And for the Falcons, 5 men in the secondary, now on 3rd. From the gun, Newton. And a man, that's Edelman. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. And finding Edelman underneath, that's a recipe for success.
Typical route for a good slot receiver, and Edelman's one of the best in the game. Knows how to go inside what one of my college coaches used to call the briar patch. Got to go in there where it's tough and make those tough catches. And not only can he do it, he can often run away from people after the catch.
He was looking for his tight end, Devin Asiasi there. And it's 2nd down.
Another attempt, another incompletion. And when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points. And the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
Cut my lip with my jacket today in
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. To throw again, Newton. Flushed out right. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Here's Newton. And he's going to have the hook up to Izzo. And he gets the 1st down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They looked like a different team here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there are very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the 1st half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is going to be a tie game, only 1-point game.
Trying to pound it in here with Michelle. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the 1st half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
2nd and goal from inside the 5. Michelle going to try again, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
And now 3rd and goal coming up, the loss on 2nd down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder, and they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the effort.
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? Operating from the gun, Newton. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. Rohrwasser's kick is good. And that'll bring him back within 4.
Falcons 10, Patriots 6.
So a decent drive there to start the third quarter. They only salvaged 3 out of it, but they inch a bit closer.
Yeah, but still lots of time to go in this one. That's why you hear that clapping on the sidelines, right? Hey, got some points. As you said, inching their way back in. Time left to go out and get that victory.
Now after the field goal, Bailey will kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. But ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
At their own 23-yard.
So we get set to start this third quarter. Here's the Falcons offense now. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Ryan will bring the Falcons up now, 1st and 10 at their own 23. He's back to throw here to start the drive. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. It's John Simon with a sack. So they come out of the locker room trailing, but plays like that, they won't be trailing much longer. Defense really starting out well this second half.
Yeah, they knew they had to jumpstart things a little bit. They really struggled in the first half trying to slow them down, but now they had a plan, made that adjustment that we always talk about, and it worked very well on that play.
So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Another try after the first down sack. Ryan, and on the left sideline he caught it, but out of bounds according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
Well, as we get ready for 3rd down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on 2nd down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on 3rd and long.
Looking downfield for Jones. And that is incomplete.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
The Falcons send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. It'll be a net of 39, 41-yard punt, 2 on the return. And the Patriots take over. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Cam going to bring the Patriots up now, 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. And he'll hand this to Michel to get things started. And he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple.
Tackle made right at midfield. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Second and 8 coming up. From the 50, Newton. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. Edelman, the intended receiver that time, and it's 3rd down. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
8 yards.
third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. Newton now to throw. And that will be incomplete.
What we've seen so far in this game, they're not going to allow a big shot over the top. You can have whatever you want underneath. They'll give you that, but they're not going to let you beat them deep.
Okay, this.
The Patriots send out their punter.
Okay.
They'll boot it away from about his 35.
I didn't think that they would have.
They'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And this one goes angling out of bounds, and it will be spotted inside the 30-yard line. Atlanta prepped and readied for its next possession. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. Ryan and the Falcons now come up 1st and 10, right at the 30. He'll set up to throw from the gun. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 3 yards to gain there, 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation, and taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball. The Falcons on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 6. From the gun, it's Ryan. And he will find Ridley. That's complete. And he'll get this only to about the 38 as they stop him a few yards shy of the line to gain. I hate to surrender the football when you're nursing a slim lead, but they're going to have to punt it away. Trust that defense.
It's the right play at this stage of the game as well. You don't need to press it here because you do have that little bit of a cushion, and you count on your D to make it stand up.
The Falcons send out their punter as he's on to kick it away. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. This will be fielded at the 17. So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And out will come the offense as they take over. New England trying to get a place on offense. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. Newton and the Patriots with a 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. He'll throw from the gun. Now he's going to send this one deep right side. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Well, when you've got a tight end who can run, you've got to give him a shot to unlock the defense. Want to see what they can get, taking the big shot downfield. That one winds up incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Throwing again. Newton. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
On 1st down, it's Newton. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Grady Jarrett able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there, because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
Second and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Incomplete. James White, the man he was looking for out of the backfield. But now it'll be third down.
Offense tried to get a little slick there and sneak the back out of the backfield and turn him into the primary deep receiver. But it's good coverage defensively. They were able to break it up.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is third and long. From the gun, Newton got a man and he hits him in stride. And they will get this across midfield, but still well short of the first as he's dropped at the 46.
Okay.
One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the
stream again.